All right,
And
then.
so it begins.
Wonderful start to the night.
And I close my character sheet because I hit the wrong button.
Rip.
Jara, the fuck, dude?
I closed my window and not the tab.
Super rip. So, good evening, everyone.
Good
Evening.
So yeah, I mean, picking up where we left off, you guys sold Alexander into slavery.
Phrasing.
Then Ulrich got really angry and left the group because he thinks you guys are kind of ass.
And everyone's welcome to their invalid and wrong opinion.
And then everyone went to bed. Back to bed.
No.
Because all this happened at like 5 a.m.
Borzad was on guard duty.
I've slept enough. I'm gonna cook something.
All right.
Lorazar, what do you eat for midnight snacks? Didn't know.
What do I eat for midnight snacks? What do you got?
Fish.
Raw fish?
Raw right now. Just about to cook it. Maybe a little nutmeg. I got a lot of nutmeg. So much fucking nutmeg.
I don't like nuts.
So much nutmeg. Holy shit. Or you just want the fish raw?
Well, I don't eat a lot of fish, so I don't know if I like it.
Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna cut the fish in half. You can try half of it raw, and then you can try it later cooked. I'll be in the galley. If you need me.
Interesting.
You're the new guy. I don't know what you eat.
Well,
Haven't worked with a bugbear before.
meat mostly.
Fish is meat.
I'm not really allowed to do it anymore, but I used to just eat what I killed. But some of the other employers did not appreciate the smell.
Is anyone else awake? Before I say what I'm about to say.
I don't know. Who all went to bed?
I am still awake.
But in the workshop, right?
I was probably on my way back.
I don't know. What time is it?
5 a.m.
Well, I healed our employer, so I guess that means it's time for me to do my nightly running crazily around the ship, because that's what cats do in the middle of the night or early morning.
Okay, that's fair.
God damn it.
You just hear thump, 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 thump.
When she runs out, I'm gonna close the door so when she runs back.
Hello?
Hi.
Back again.
But I mean, if your kill is still floating there in the harbor, by all means, feel free to fish him up. But I don't know what I'll spice him with.
Well,
I hate to see meat go to waste. I'm not gonna partake.
I mean, he's been floating there for a couple hours. It's probably pretty soggy.
And the fish it is.
I mean, that sounds pretty soggy too, actually. I mean, that's been in the water a lot longer.
I hand him half a fish and go to the fucking galley.
Okay.
Which half?
The head.
Just the head?
Like the head up to the fin, and I'll take the tail and go cook it.
Okay. Lurzad like pokes out an eye.
God damn it.
And
Yep.
and like smells his finger. Smells funny. And then he takes a bite. Yep, soggy. And he eats the rest of it.
Oh, fuck my life.
Bugbear.
I'm Lorzad. Did you just address me as Bugbear?
No.
He's not there.
No, I'm not
I'm
there.
just. Oh.
Yep. Ring the breakfast bell whenever the appropriate hour comes about.
One moment.
Fish and egg stew.
Mhm.
You have hands, Graves! You are literally capable of opening doors.
Like literally goes, "Rah!" Oh yeah, just the first note of the song.
You literally have hands. On the upside, there won't be any rats in the galley.
Yeah, true.
Rats seem fairly common on boats.
You're not there.
Yes, I am, actually.
Yes, he is actually.
Hello.
Well, go away.
Go away. It's too early
Guys,
to
you see a
accept this.
tiefling hanging from the ceiling.
Unless
Security
you
on the ship is very lax.
You have the same accent as the other guy. Go away.
I'd be
What other man?
impressed, because that would mean he went through a closed door into an enclosed space.
He was in there as you opened the door.
If you would like, I could pull out his picture.
Please.
I'm about to shoot him because he's an unknown entity. In fact, Lorzad, intruder. Probably not the best way to introduce your character. We've had a night.
I was told to come here.
Didn't summon. Didn't stutter. Lorzad, we've got an intruder. Summon ghost rats.
So, what's your plan? As Lorzad bursts into the room, battle axe ready.
I moved away from the door.
It's a good plan.
Your guild associate told me you would be here, and that I should be looking for work from you. And I point to Took. I know you don't call yourself that. Kalar. Yes.
What guild associate?
Jamie.
So
I think he called himself.
Jamie told you that it would be a smart thing to break in. By the way, I'm not stopping Lorzad. Trial by fire, motherfucker.
Trial by
no.
fire.
I'm sitting
Oh,
here
no.
with like in one hand a fish tail that I haven't cooked yet. In the other hand, probably a mug of whatever alcohol we have aboard.
All right,
I'm
then.
just not having it. I'm so done. Proper introductions occur from the gangplank. Hey, step out of Lorzad's way.
There was
Well,
no one
Lorzad
there.
just like runs up, comes through the doorway into this place, and just like takes a defensive stance inside that doorway.
I point at the man hanging from the ceiling. Like he's
I
right
wave. Hello.
It's like, don't worry, I will protect her. He will not get past me.
There. He already did.
I'm between him and the lady, right?
The
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I just let myself fall to the ground.
You're now
He
between me and my
seems
stove.
very determined.
I have every intent to get to that stove.
I will not stop you.
Come back.
What does RotG see in front of him? By the way, this may
I would
affect
enlarge the
things.
picture if I could. For some reason, it's not letting me. It is a very dusty brown and black tiefling, red horns. He looks like he is. He looks like he is built for winter climates and had to shed a lot of clothing over time. Down here, with a bag, with what looks to be just a bag on his back.
So a black tiefling
Yes.
in furs, I'm assuming.
Mm. Well, a scarf currently and traveling pants. But yes,
Scarf and traveling pants.
it is very warm down south.
If I could make advisement, it's like starting the stagger of this boiling rage of the last several hours. Get off my ship and come back in the morning, like is appropriate.
Hmm. You seem upset.
I'm about to hit you with a fishtail. Does that sound upset?
It sounds delicious,
I
actually.
prepare the fishtail. I'm aware that it will be an improvised attack.
Okay.
Get
Small
off.
Mother.
Even the
I
cat's
hear
backing
Jared
at
in the
you.
background. Just my boat.
That's from the workshop. I could just feel it.
I just because it was like all distance, everything. Like what he said. I will deal with you in the morning. Please and thank you.
That is fair. Would you mind if I stay on your top deck? I have no other place to go.
Yes.
Okay. I go over to the door, which has the bugbear standing in front. I seem to be at an impasse.
No, that'd be the other door.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can't come through this door.
Sorry, I thought there was only one door in here.
There is an impasse here.
I just walk to the stove and start cooking the fucking fish.
I will walk off the boat and wait on the gangplank. Just plop myself down.
Meet him
Okay.
on the dock. The gangplank. Okay. Malayla, you better be getting the best fucking sleep of you can. I'm trying to be the nice one. I am trying so hard.
Oh,
Is there a way to send something GM whisper something that's one of my racial things? Like if I click on a thing?
There should be a flag at the top of the sheet.
should say self GM and all. Hey, Malayla, can you roll me 2 wisdom saves? I forgot to make you do one last time.
I'm not seeing anything, so I'll just wait.
Or just send her /whisper GM. Took's blood pressure is just through the fucking roof.
Yeah,
right
if you
now.
look at your sheet, right where your rate it says race, right below it you have output all GM self.
Oh, there.
That might work.
I honestly miss the fucking turtle at this point. Thank you, Lurzad. Good work.
Yep.
Here's your fish.
Oh, that's all right. If you want to watch the lady, I think I'm gonna go try and fish that guy out.
I eat the fucking fish. By all means.
It tastes like fish.
Yep.
It was soggy.
I yell at the down to the workshop. Just general expletives.
Okie dokie. So, fish gets made, an hour goes by, another hour. Around 7 o'clock, you hear 3 sets of footsteps coming on the boat. Who all was on the deck?
He's apparently waiting on the gangplank. So I swear to God.
I'd get out of the way. And or stealth.
Yep.
I'm just hanging from the bottom of the gangplank.
Just in there trying to make coffee now, just bleeding off the rage.
A little bit later, you actually what body out?
The body that of the guy he tossed.
Oh yeah.
I threw him. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know if he's still there. I'm just, but
Definitely trying. So Took, you actually hear a voice from the hall. Boss, it is Tim's voice.
I grab another plate and set it on the table, and then walk outside.
So you see all 3 of your crewmates, not mates, sorry, your crew.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry we've been gone. Drink a little too much, and all 3 of us got locked up. But we're out now, so it's good. They just wanted to sober us up, I guess.
Didn't you win a ring of wish?
I'm sorry?
Did you go to the circus or not?
No.
Good boy. If you're lying to me, do know I'm gonna smack you with a fish.
I'm not lying, sir. Like I said, all 3 of us have been, locked up for 2 days.
I'm gonna look under the gangplank that I guess Lorzod is fishing from.
Hello. See my scarf dangling precariously next to the water.
Okay. Lorzod, if you'd be so kind, there's a plate of food for the lady.
Right.
Any luck on your fishing endeavor?
No.
No, yeah. I'm pretty sure the answer's no, because I had been down there for a few hours, and I'm pretty sure he probably drifted or sank.
Okay. Well, there's. Otherwise, I'll go ring the breakfast bell, and we will figure this out. But yes, Tim and the lot. Like, by all means, please come aboard. Don't make me stab you. It's been a day.
Don't stab us, please, boss. We didn't do anything that bad.
Gonna crawl up on the side of the ship. Hello.
Ah!
It's been a day.
A high person. And they all 3 run past you.
I smell their fear.
Stop harassing the Tims.
They're all named Tim.
No.
Good to know.
They are now.
No. Graves, I was going to give you Ulrich's share, but you know what? This guy gets Ulrich's share.
I mean, I assume that.
Money. Thank you.
Food.
So then,
That works too.
about 30 minutes past that,
Is everyone up and about?
Yes.
I assume so. Yeah.
Just this, just blatant Aaron deep hug of my like, I'm gonna murder the world. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying.
We can murder it together.
Okay. There's a devil folk aboard now. Apparently Jamie sent him.
Hello.
Don't stab this one yet.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hi. How we doing? Please help yourself to some food. Let's get our day's business sorted out. Yes, by all means.
Yes.
Who's this
I've-
guy? I
Hello.
put to the tiefling.
I am Kazakar.
He's an intern.
Okay, good enough for me. Unless you know what you're doing, stay on the workshop.
You do know.
And
we're
up
gonna-
comes Frederick.
I would say you do know we're gonna have carpenters in the workshop today, right?
I said unless they know what they're doing.
Okay.
Carpenters know what they're doing. They know what they're doing with wood.
Yeah.
I always forget what's everyone's passive perception?
Oh, besides the one roll, I rolled pretty bad on my stats, so 11.
What's
Passive perception.
16.
10.
Okay.
Thank you, Graves.
Oh, I've got an 18.
Thank you. Thank you, Tally.
So Tally and Graves, you two, you notice there's a lot of guards coming, at least 10. They're like walking over. One of them points at your ship, and they all start heading up.
I'm just cooking and serving food. Unless 14's enough.
It's not.
I think this is one
I'm,
case I
I'm,
really.
I'm not saying it. You say it. You tell them. No, you tell them.
I'll tell him, but oh man, sorry about your day.
What's the matter, love?
There seems,
Captain.
there seems to be a troop of guards coming.
Wonderful. Did you stash it?
Yes.
Okay. All smiles then. I'm gonna go check the deck. As if I have no idea they're coming, because I honestly didn't have any idea they were coming.
Oi!
Good morning to you.
I need to talk to the captain of the ship, please.
I'm the first mate. What can I help you with?
Well, we have a couple reports that we're checking up on.
Descriptive?
Let me find the exact stuff. One moment.
This poor guy has like a whole list of shit he's got to deal with this morning.
Yeah.
Dude,
We're number 6 on the
I
list.
thought my day was bad. This guy has like 3 clipboards.
Yeah.
So we have a report of specifically trafficking. Apparently, something to do with the kidnappings that have been going on, and you may know, first of all, what's going on. And also, apparently, one of your members got sold into slavery last night.
Well, that's news to me. I'm going to take the safe assumption that I don't see Ulrich with them.
You do not.
I mean, if you would like to come aboard, we've got our full complement a crew. Did have a member leave us last night on a very sour disposition.
Oh, I'd love that. Do you mind if we come and do a little bit of investigate? Just to make sure everything's safe. Make sure everyone's, trying to keep as much peace as we can,
I wholly understand that. You did caught us in a bit of breakfast, so if you want anything to eat or drink, by all means, please let me know. Double duty as the cook. Do watch the gangplank at Little Rickety there on the left.
And 10 guards start getting on the ship.
Give them the tours. Said cruise inside. We're just getting up and running for the day. Who am I supposed to have apparently lost to slavery last night?
An angel, a wizard of some sort. I believe the name we have is Alexander.
I don't know anything about slavery. I know he went off to join with a research group.
He's like looking through his notes. Do you mind if we ask the other members of your ship?
Not at all. If you want to start with the captain, I can have her out here. I try not to interrupt her breakfast. The poor thing. A lot of stress as it is.
That's understandable.
But
We can wait until after breakfast if it works better for you guys.
Well, means help you. Like I said, help yourself. I've made more than plenty. Coffee, tea. We got some fine tea from Brennick.
Yeah, I'll try some tea.
Okay.
And the others, he's like the person who's their commander is the one who's like following. The others seem to be mostly, looking around, poking through things.
I'll note that obviously, please let me know before you go over the captain's threshold if we get that far. I got an alarm rune over there. Really don't want to hear the buzzing in my ear, and don't feel like canceling it just yet.
Yeah, no, understandable. We'll mostly look at the other rooms first.
All right.
Cover some ground.
All right. Check. Malila, Captain, you finish your breakfast yet?
I'll say yeah.
All right. We got some gentlemen out here talking about apparently Alexander and some weird reports.
Weird reports?
Yeah, something
It was pretty weird.
sold off to slavery or something.
Hmm.
All right. But figured go ahead and let you get out of the way so you can get back to your duties and what have you. Austral, you're gonna be the one showing them through the workshop, so make sure anything that goes boom is secure. All right. Safety first.
I don't have any of that out right now, so it should be good.
All right. I'll bring the gentleman some tea. Introduce Captain Malayla, who I hope is wearing her fancy hat.
Super fancy.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm sorry to bother you this early in the morning.
It's all right.
We just want to make sure, no one's getting hurt or all that stuff. We had a report last night from one old that a member of your party, I guess Alexander, was attacked last night, and you guys decided to trade him to protect your ship and sold him into slavery for 3,000 gold. Does any of that sound familiar?
No, those are crazy. I know.
Is he saying that in the galley? Or did he pull her aside?
It's in the galley.
Man,
that seems like quite a lot of money.
I could do a lot with 3,000 gold.
Yeah, I could do the same.
So you didn't have someone sold last night?
We had a research group come by. He wasn't too happy with his work here. He left on good terms.
All right. And was there any payment in exchange for him leaving?
No.
That would be a deception check. 'Cause that's definitely a lie.
There was not payment for him leaving. Just saying. But omission.
There was payment and it involved him leaving.
I don't know if that's with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, good.
Okay. Do you mind if I talk to some of the other crew members? Sorry, we taking any of your time. We're taking more of your time.
I'm gonna glance at Took.
By all means, if they know anything about specific these allegations of slavery, it's news to me. Would be for bad for business, after all.
Oh, definitely. It looks bad on you, so
Go ahead.
So, yeah.
Me hoping that Lorzad is just too stupid.
Lorzad is actually below deck right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of which, Lorzad, you have 2 guards coming down to inspect the.
I will rush to, because he's been given very specific instructions.
Oh boy.
One moment. There's a guard down here. He's pretty aggressive. Lorzad, this is like from upstairs. Even I don't want to. Lorzad, you down there, buddy? Buddy.
I can hear you. What's going on?
Okay, we've got some investigators coming and trying to figure out if we had a member sold to slavery last night. So make sure
You want me to repel them?
No. Just you keep the employer safe. They're not here to do anything with her. She's employing us for transit and safety, so I'd ask that you give her a wide berth. Don't want to spook the poor dear.
Nobody goes near her but me. Or us. Yeah.
All right.
No one but us.
And watch that fifth step. If you can't tell, we're under renovations. I do apologize for the mess.
So, the commander first turns to Austria, because I believe you're there, right, Austria?
God, is that breakfast?
Yes.
So, what kind of person was Ulrich? Because I hear he left on bad terms last night.
Shit.
Are they talking to me?
No, this
No,
is
to me.
Nostro.
Okay, good.
He...
An enemy.
How do I want to put this? Because I honestly don't know. Ulrich and us, we had a conflict in the styles of our adventuring work, and that boiled over, I think.
What was the, I guess, the tipping point? What made you guys go your separate ways? If you don't mind me asking.
There was... Well, normally I'm in the workshop, so all I heard was an argument going on, and then he left.
What was the argument about?
Thick walls in the workshop. Can't really hear distinctly.
Oh, that's fair enough. He kind of like waves at one of his guys to go check out the workshop. Then he
I could
turns.
give him a tour of it.
Oh, please, that would be wonderful.
Me and Frederick will go give him a tour.
Oh, God,
Next, he turns to
random
Gray.
metal cats just clunking around. Like, oh shit.
Like still slurping my soup. Huh?
So, did you see anything that happened last night, ma'am?
I pour her Alex's share of the soup as she's being asked.
I went back downstairs. Slurp.
So, you were upstairs, though. If you went downstairs, did you see anything that happened?
He left.
Do you know why he left?
He said it's okay, and then he left.
All right. Finally turns back to Tukmalay. So, what kind of disagreement did you guys have?
Better in quarters. I don't want to publicly besmirch the gentleman.
All right, yeah, that'll be fine. Plus, you said you're gonna give me a look around in the captain's quarters.
Of course. I do hope you put your knickers away, darling.
Yes. Slob.
So we'll approach, lean down, and undo the alarm there at the baseboard.
And he'll follow right behind you.
So I mean, I'll come out and say I actually the one that handles most of the personnel, kind of oversees the ship, decides when we pick up and head off, that kind of stuff. To his credit, I'll give you Oryx good in a fight. So if you're looking to fill your ranks, he would be one worth grabbing. And he means well. The problem is, I don't know how many paladins you deal with, but adventuring work, I'm sure you know, is not always as clean as it can be.
Yeah.
Checking who owns what and trying to jump through the hoops to make sure everything is on the up and up. Takes a little more time than the rigorous good he sought.
I can understand that. We get a lot of adventures here. I know how sometimes things can turn kind of.
Gray. As I said, I had no personal qualms with the individual. As I was sad to see him go. He was good for a fight. I was looking to try and sway his decision, but he decided that no amount of patience was worth, I guess, planning ahead.
Yeah, I know a number of those paladin types.
Yeah.
So he steps into the room and starts kind of looking around. He doesn't actually like dig into anything.
Prototype
He's just mostly
sitting there, his head cocked.
he's mostly just kind of looking at surface level stuff. He gets a nice look of everything. It's a pretty nice room. And then he steps, calls his men, and they head off. Er,
If there's
Thank you
anything,
for
I'm
your
sure
time.
we'll be in town for at least a little while longer. Like I said, I'm sorry it came to that. If there's
Yeah,
something
no,
ill,
I understand. Sorry for taking your time.
of course not. No, anytime.
These things we have to take pretty seriously.
Did you want something to go? Like I said, I made plenty.
We're good, thank you.
Okay.
And yeah, and then
Didn't catch your name?
I have it written down. One moment. Okay, apparently I don't have it written down. Oh, it's Morin. Morren.
You got a title with that?
Lieutenant.
All right, sir. I do appreciate your diligence. If there is anything untoward in regards to Alex's case, by all means, please let us know, and we'd be more than happy to assist and take action.
All right, we appreciate it. And as they're getting off the ship, some carpenters start walking up the ship.
Oh, it's about to be noisy.
Here to pick up the rest of our job.
What I missed? I just popped back out and in.
They guards left, and now carpenters.
Show them the rest of the lower hold schematics. So I need you to carefully take this wall out, shift it back about 10 feet to support beams here. That's about it, and then most of the rest I can handle on my own.
All right, we'll get to work.
I appreciate it. If you need anything, Tim and the boys will apparently be volunteering after their drunken. They're sobering up.
Yes, sir.
Good lads.
So yeah, busy morning.
All right. Devil goat guy, dude, person.
Hello.
Uh,
Kalikar, please.
Kalikar or Kasakar?
Kasakar. Sorry about that. Looking at other things.
Link. Okay.
Kasakar.
You said Miss Jamie sent you?
Yes.
Right. Impressive. Not sure why he is sending individuals our way. We already have a pretty full stock.
I was told, as someone looking for work, you are also in the same boat I am, perspective wise.
There was a same boat joke there. I'm just going to let it go.
Uh huh.
Yes, you are correct. We're currently on the same boat.
Ah, you made it funny.
All right, Kaskar. I'm going to be upfront with you. What do you bring to the table? And I swear to God, you better not shed.
I haven't shed in years. Well, maybe in the summer months, but not currently. As I will
I'm aware Laura's
pound my fist into my palm and it lights on fire.
So you hit yourself for 6 damage?
3, technically.
That's his radiant damage.
Ah, whoop, yeah, fair.
I know tieflings. We ain't resistant to radiant.
out of character, he's a monk. He is a monk of the Sun Soul, which I have renamed. Stuff.
Doesn't that hurt?
I will
Dear
admit
God,
that was not my
Lorzog,
smartest
when
move.
did you get in here?
That wasn't me. That wasn't Lord Zar saying that. I'm just. I mean,
6 damage to the palm.
As he shakes out his palms, like.
Okay, not a whole lot of thought process, but understood.
Ow.
Yep. God, Malayla, help. Just. What kind of work are you looking for, Kazakar? What are you looking to do? What do you want to get out of adventuring?
I have been told by my betters I am to see what the world gives me and return plentiful.
Okay, we just got rid of one religious guy. I'm not ready for.
Sounds
Technically, too. Kinda.
I
What do you want? What do you desire, Kaskar? Are you trying to make a name for yourself? Earn some money? See the
money
world? What is
money
your
is a good
goal?
start. Money is a good start.
Okay, money we can do. See, now we're working with something.
What do you keep in the bag?
My things.
All your worldly possessions and something so small.
Yes, I
Ouch.
travel quite light.
Ouch. I realize we're very materialistic characters, but ouch.
Yeah.
As someone who has lived out of a backpack, ouch. Alright, I'm going to give you some hypotheticals here, Kassakar. If it meant the difference between you starving and you do something bad, and in this case, something bad is robbing from an old lady, are you going to starve?
No. Why would I?
If something bad involved you betraying us, are you going to starve?
Well, I do not know you very well, and I have very little loyalty to you currently. So, no, I would not starve. Give me reason to, and I would
God damn it,
maybe
Lorzon!
change my mind.
Skorgan, you're not helping.
Yes, you can eat the old lady. Wait, are the guards off the ship?
Yes.
Yes, you can eat the old lady in this scenario. Jesus.
The carpenters aren't, though.
Eh.
I'm
Your
assuming
very
there
large
should be like
friend
an
over
old
there
at the
seems quite
bottom of
hungry.
the ship.
They are.
Your very large friend over there seems quite hungry.
For the record, Lorzad's not there. It's just,
Yeah,
It's
I'm, uh,
Scorpion
he
being
couldn't resist.
Scorpion.
yeah, that's why all of those were out of character.
You know what? I've got an idea for a dry run with you there, Kassakar. We're gonna take a stroll. If you can come back heavier in pocket than myself and Malayla, you're hired. If you get caught, you're on your own.
I am not a sneak thief,
And then say
if
how
that
you
is
how to
what
get
you're
it.
asking. That is not my general area of expertise.
That's unfortunate. How am I supposed to use you if what you bring to the table is just hitting stuff? I've got a guy for hitting stuff. Did you see him downstairs? He hits stuff. In fact, he has two options of hitting stuff.
Hmm.
If I need stuff to hit stuff, I point to the metal fucking cat. Hitting stuff's not what we need.
How about this? And I turn invisible.
I can brew a potion that does that.
Yes, but that takes time.
So does everything we do.
Also, Kalar, the potion thing takes money.
We have money.
Yes. But if he can do it for less money, aka free,
Either way, we're gonna need a couple of those potions. Just saying.
I know, but
Or a ring of it. That'd be even better. So I think that falls under rare, so it's just out of our reach for now.
ring of invisibility.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that falls under rare. Rare, very rare.
Legendary.
Really? Impressive.
Yep.
It's like one of those atypical thief items. Okay. So you're not keen on our dry run?
It's more. I'm more of a hunter than a swift of fingers. I'm strong of palm, not swift of fingers.
I mean, just beat up an old lady for the money for all I care. Just don't get caught. Don't trace it back. Accountability is the key here, Kasakar.
Hmm.
For the record, I will actually be upset if you beat up an old lady. There's two rules that I live by: no kids, no elderly. Elderly's a little gray area though, but definitely no kids.
Hmm.
So if I see you hitting a kid, I'm probably gonna just kill you. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way.
What do you consider elderly?
Again, gray area.
Hmm.
Anyhow, we're a little short on direct work at the moment. Like I told the lieutenant there, we're in the middle of renovations. As you can hear the.
The occasional, no, not there.
How about this? And I drop my coin pouch. Would that suffice?
Oh. That's actually almost insulting.
It has, I believe, about 520 gold.
Just before dusk. Like the moment that sun vanishes, draw that line.
Hmm. He's going to grab his bag again, and then it will disappear again.
Yeah, we need to. We'll see what work is available there at the guild. For now, we'll hire you on at half earnings. The remainder of your earnings will go to the ship's fund. Trial period. Okay?
Understandable.
Wonderful. If you'll excuse me, darling, I'm gonna go round everyone up. Unless you just want to take the stroll, just two of us, and leave them to enjoy their day. By the way, Tim, it does not take that long to eat a bowl of fish stew. Get down there and help.
Okay.
I have more faith in you than I do the carpenters getting yelled at right now.
Oh. He happily goes down.
Apparently, I'm just a badass motivator. I didn't know it. I am trained in
Well.
persuasion.
An insight check on Tally to see if he meant that. Tuck. I
Lothar
don't
seems
expect
the
any.
company you keep helps you with the motivation, at least.
What was the insight on?
The motivation.
See if I'm apparently just a badass motivator.
Oh.
To see if he was bullshitting Tim or.
I was being honest. You gotta remember, Tim and I
Fair.
Worked an oar together.
Fair.
On a ship that technically shouldn't have any oars, as we finally classified what kind of ship this is.
Well, we didn't when that
Wait.
happened.
I didn't need to do that.
No.
We've patched those holes. Apparently, the last captain was very strict.
She was a big jerk.
For clarity from Doug. But no. I mean, we need to go find some actual work. Poke my head down the stairs. Lorzod, the lady awake?
Yep.
Oh,
She's reading a book.
shocking. Did she eat?
It's got pictures.
No, that's nice.
I brought her food. I'm assuming she ate.
Yeah, she ate.
All right. On that, hold that thought, darling. I'm gonna go have a talk with our direct employer. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, sure. He says good morning. You shriek in fear.
Yeah.
Am I not scary? I try so hard to be scary.
I mean, I got hit by a hammer yesterday,
Oh.
and I'm pretty sure I have broken bones that were healed. I'm fine.
That was not a hammer. It was this. It was an axe.
And also, you're welcome.
I leave the
Well,
door
didn't-
open for graves.
Didn't you hit the guy at the end with a hammer? Because you also hit her with.
Not with a hammer. I
Was it an axe?
definitely hit her with a throwing axe.
Yeah. What'd you finish off the last guy with?
Maybe a hammer. I don't know.
I think it was a
I
hammer.
think it was the warhammer.
It probably was.
Yeah. So you also hit her with that.
I hit her with that
You
too.
didn't see her, but
Oh,
Okay. Well, I do apologize, but as you can see, we have upheld quite successfully our end of the bargain.
yeah. And now I have another spellbook to read. It's pretty interesting. She's reading Alexander's spellbook.
I am trying so hard not to laugh. Like,
I
like,
totally
You're doing
didn't.
better than I am, but
did he not grab his shit? Like, they didn't really stop him from grabbing his shit. He does a really bad job of moving out.
Yeah, all this stuff's still here.
Well, shit.
really?
Well, I'm glad the guards didn't notice, I guess.
Anyhow, I'm gonna do the whole pull a chair up, turn it around, and sit down on it. So, brass tacks, real quick, as things are kind of spiraling quickly, both in and out of control, and I'm tired. Maserta, I'm the one you don't want to be tired, because when I get tired, I stop being the nice one.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe take a nap?
Make sure that Lorzod is like to my back, so I'll just slightly shift my face like I had done before, just briefly.
She shivers.
I really don't like being tired. I came here to be comfortable. I'm sure you could understand that, wanting a comfortable life.
Sure.
Well, as I said, we've upheld our end of the bargain. But as we were in a bit of a haste, it's come to my attention that we did not specify payment.
Yeah.
And without payment, I'm afraid we will seek payment.
I'm afraid most of my money went towards the mission I gave beforehand. And you were paid in full for that.
I mean, you were quick to accept my offer of protection for pay.
You seemed like you were about to murder me.
Yes. But I assume you would very much like this mission to stay intact, correct?
Correct.
Because if not, I'll have 2 spell books to read from.
Oh, that's a threat. Oh man.
I I applaud your astute observation. Why do they want you?
I have no idea.
What do you specialize in?
Divination.
Funny that. Have you not divined, perchance, what they want from you? Didn't think about it, did you?
She looks at you with a, oh, oh, that's a good idea.
And I southern bless your heart. Out of character to this character. Sounds boring. Try necromancy. Now, we happen to be short a finger waggler at the moment, so you're in luck. No, Lorzod, do not stop it.
What?
I just can see him behind me, just wiggling his fingers or waggling his fingers.
There was no finger waggling.
I said we're short a finger waggler, and just I hear you laughing. It's like I just see you back there, just waggling your fingers.
No, I was about to comment on the sounds boring. Try necromancy instead.
So, like I said, you're.
I
you're
mean, not that I know anything about that.
I mean, I don't. I'm not much of a fighter.
That's all right. Divination is useful. Divination is because Graves is probably an earshot because she can't stop running around the entire goddamn ship. Is one of the most useful schools of magic.
If you're right.
God, to set up a scratching post.
Well, what would you like me to do?
Well, first off, I would like to put every fiber and essence of your being into figuring out why they want you. Or more importantly, why they wanted Alex.
Okay.
Without getting caught. Because that would be bad.
No promises.
Well, if you get caught, remember you haven't paid us yet.
Yeah.
So if that's not motivation.
Wait, I've been paid for 2 weeks, and then we negotiate.
Yes, Lorzod, you've been paid for 2 weeks, and then we negotiate. 1 week and 6 days.
Right.
Well, I will get to work on that.
Okay. If you need anything, if you have not figured out, Lorzod is your personal attendant.
Hello, personal attendant.
I highly advise you be aware of your surroundings. He hits things good. He needs to know where they are to hit them.
Understood.
And at no point in time are you to go above deck before him.
Okay.
Yeah. She gets kidnapped up there.
She's like rubbing where her giant axe wound.
I mean, it could have been worse. You were disintegrated.
Yes. Yes, I
She got
was.
better.
I don't know if I head pet the bugbear. I just walk out the room and like, you have 1 day, sort of. 1 day before we have to discuss actual pay.
Okay.
Information is valuable. Just keep that in mind. To the guild. Who's coming? Someone
To
else.
the-
Someone else come do talking, please.
I will come.
Oh, I'm definitely not a talker.
I
You're the
will come
captain.
'cause
You get to pick
Yeah.
a job.
I will do that. I will make the important decisions.
Yes.
Yes. Please.
So is anyone not going to the guild?
If the boss lady's not, then Lozard will. I'm pretty sure I stay on the ship.
Yeah, she's starting to cast spells and such.
Yeah, if she is casting spells, he'll wait outside, not in the same room.
Okay.
Best bodyguard ever.
I mean, right outside the door, but still. That's
Is
Yeah.
everyone else going to the guild?
I'm off on my own thing.
Right. That's right.
Okay. Has anyone seen the fucking intern?
no.
Nope.
As Frederick paws along next to us.
He just pops out of holes and then disappears in the.
So, two things. First of all, when you get to the guild, it is empty. Like, there's the people who are, like the people at the. But there are no adventurers in here.
How was the town on the way there?
Exactly normal. I say that the type of adventuring types you were seeing as you got closer to the guild before are gone, except for the adventurers that had the copper tags. You still see a lot of copper rank, which is most, but none of them are actually in the guild hall right now.
What tag did we get?
You did not receive one.
Dag nabbit, Jamie.
No one in your group actually turned in the quest.
Okay. Well, yes, I did. Remember,
We just didn't tell
No.
Jamie.
I dragged her to the guild hall to confirm that the quest was completed.
Oh, that's true. Well, the quest was turned in. You didn't get your tags yet.
Okay.
Because I know you didn't get your tags.
Okay. So I will approach the counter.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Ah, yes. I'm here awaiting the assertion as we had finished a quest 2 days ago now.
She looks through some paperwork,
Giving her all the information and what have you.
looks through some more paperwork. Oh, right. You're that group who went on the magic item.
Yep.
And we have it turned in. And you did receive a commendation. And she hands you 7 silver tags, each of them with a name on it. It's the exact names that were written on the paperwork.
Wonderful. There's been I handed Oryx and Alex is back. There's been an unfortunate shift in group makeup.
Yeah, actually, there's a note here
Uh-huh.
that specifically from Jamie. He says, he desperately needs to contact you and to not let you go on any missions until then. Because it involves his patronage. Sorry about that. I didn't notice that before I handed the tags out.
I'm not handing these back.
No, that's fair. They are yours. You've earned them.
Not I need to sign he didn't even say how he spells his fucking name. Kastakar. As a probationary member to our fledgling group.
All right. She hands you the paperwork for it.
I pull out a little wine skin, just start knocking it back. stop. It's tea. And go back to drinking.
Okay.
Is it tea?
Yes, I was being honest.
Alright.
I made a lot of tea this morning and no one drank it. No one but me and the lieutenant had tea.
I will need to tell you, Jamie might not be back for some short bit. He recently recruited a rather large group to go up north to deal with the current gold. So it may be upwards to a week or so before he comes. But yeah, apparently there was something that was a big enough deal for him to not go through with the patronage.
Walk behind Malala like, I'm done. I'm done. Let's go steal something.
Yes. You need to relax.
This is an off note, not as the lady. What kind of food do we have on? Is it mostly fish? Fish
Fish,
and spices?
rice, spices, dried
Nutmeg.
meats. The nutmeg is kept in the captain's quarter, as it is in such a large quantity. Saying?
All right, thank you.
Which, for the record, the captain's quarter is layered in alarms.
Yeah.
And all the other goods would be down where the carpenters are working right now.
All right, thank you.
So, leaning over Malila, thank you for your time. We'll maybe still be in town in a week. Bills to pay and all that.
Yep, I'm sorry this happened.
Just small internal screaming.
Pat pat.
Like I said, if you are still out at the dock, then I will send Jamie your way once he gets.
And this is a macabre question. What happens if he doesn't come back?
We'll have to restart your patronage under a different member. That, or we can just throw you under the copper ring. But there is a 2-week hold until that time.
I leave. It's visibly twitching. Just like this close to pulling a sword and just going down a back alleyway and shifting into all my known personas, just screaming as all of them.
Wow.
Just this close. I'll be at the ship. Understandable. I did the
Ulrich.
thing.
Somewhere else. I hear the screams of an. I hear the screams
You
of a
hear your
madman
own
in
scream,
my head.
Ulrich. You're one of my personas. Oh!
Oh, all right.
And you're in trouble.
Look, he did what he would do. I cannot stop it.
He set all this in motion.
If the party catches up to me, Malala, you're right. I've been trying really hard. Need to blow off a little steam. Paying the bills, the our little euphemism for pickpocketing, is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's been a while since I've looked at our bigger picture, and I am sorry. I'm sure you've been itching.
So we're gonna pause on you guys real quick. Go back to the ship.
God damn it.
I'm sure you're probably typing it, but
All right.
what does Lorza do?
All right. He yells, "What are you doing to the ship? Get off!" And I'm assuming that's going to be an intimidation.
Okay.
Uh, not that great. And then he will forcibly try to run them off the ship. And if he feels threatened in any way, he might get something for breakfast.
Well, they're not very intimidated by you. They're just kind of looking at you surprised. We were hired to work on the ship.
Uh, I mean, I feel like that should be at disadvantage. Considering his first
dear.
insight, because he's basing everything on what he sees more than what they're willing to tell him.
And they
And
are tearing down walls
they
in the
are
ship.
tearing down walls in the ship.
We're gone 5 minutes. 5 fucking minutes.
I mean, you also have no idea where Kasakar is.
He's gonna just like reach out, grab the closest one that he can see, and try to throw him towards the exit.
Okay.
That would be
Grapple?
athletics
Yeah.
for a grapple.
Oh my god.
I love
Do you
this so
grapple?
much.
Yeah,
They're
like I said, I'm
definitely
just gonna
Our
take
crew-
him,
I
like
will
just
know.
like grab him,
My crew
throw
members
him
are
over
down
there.
there, right?
You what?
The guys he knows works for us.
They are down there as well, yes.
Just throwing that out there.
I don't think I honestly don't know if they would interrupt this giant man.
No.
Oh,
They just saw him today.
well,
Getting a beer.
didn't the 3 crew members just show back up this morning though?
Yeah, they don't know you. They had people doing what we do.
You do know 2 of them though, even though it wasn't actually them.
Okay, so I did meet 2. That's what in my back of my mind. That's what I was saying. I would know 2 of them.
Yeah, you don't know
Um,
Tim.
I don't know Tim. Not this Tim. Me and the other Tim got pretty chummy when I stuck him in a bag, but that's not this Tim. But yeah, he's going to continue to cause a ruckus, trying to get them off the ship. Luckily for them, he's not feeling like chopping them up, because they did say something that that might be true, but he's not willing to take.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is their reaction to me throwing one of their these carpenters out the door?
Well, the door is behind you. Do
Huh?
2 more casts. The door is behind you, so they're technically rushing towards you, but definitely going towards the door. They are trying to get up the ship now,
Okay,
screaming and oh my god, what's going?
but they're running towards me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm basically just going to chase them off the ship at this point.
Okay.
Like,
So
Okay, I just want this picture in my mind because the way I picture Lorazad is a giant, more bear-looking Wookiee with a fucking sword.
Well,
Just
for the
chasing
record,
these
yeah, he
assholes
doesn't
off.
have any swords.
He has a warhammer and a battle axe.
A
Yeah.
warhammer.
2 hand axes.
It's like the just like the Tusken Raider, arms in the air.
Just the whole time walking is, you know what? Once we get the ship refurbished, we'll leave. It's gonna be great.
So,
Get those two support beams
so
up because it's way too heavy for me.
right then, as you're getting closer to the ship, you see the carpenters screaming at the top of their lungs, running off the ship, getting chased by a.
Just
Yes.
blank face,
I-
still like just letting that sentence float across the air. Malayla, get your bug.
And he's gonna stop at the gangplank.
Wait, get what?
Get your bugbear.
Oh.
While I go and try to fix the relations between this master carpenter and his apprentices, and apparently probably Tim and them getting chased off too.
Everybody that was down there, he chased off.
Tim, stop.
He's like, he dashes past you, hides behind you.
Malayla,
I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this.
the lunch is soon. Get your bugbear.
I actually forgot his name for a second.
I hand you his personnel file, Lorzod.
Yeah, I was like, wait, oh goodness, I forgot. Jeez, Lorzod, stand down.
They were tearing up the ship. I pelled them.
Directed at trying to stop the carpenter. Yeah.
One of them literally takes like
Persuasion.
half the coin out of the bag that you paid and just throws the coins at you and just keeps going. So you got half the payment back.
I don't remember how much I paid them. I wasn't expecting to get it back.
I don't remember how much I paid them.
I want to say it was like 200.
Sounds about right.
So you got probably like 100 back.
I'll buy you a drink later. Sorry, he's new. He's new. Fuck. Malayla. Tell me they at least put the two support beams up, Lorzod.
Support beams.
They were working for us.
Well, what?
They were to take down the wall in the lower hold, shift it back 10 feet, put it into support timbers.
I don't know. There's a big hole down there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Or
I was looking for something to
insert
eat.
deity here.
Yeah. I was looking for something to eat, and they were just down there tearing up holes.
They were supposed to. They were actually paid to carefully open a hole, so there'd be more room for you to have stuff to eat. Excuse me.
Oh, I've actually got a way to solve this situation. I just need to figure out how to word it.
Sorry, I can't heal mental scars. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is great. You know, just manage to secure a master carpenter who by now is talking to the other carpenters.
Okay, I'm bad at phrasing this, but Lorzod, you need to go find the guys you scared off and make amends with them.
See, I was thinking the same thing.
No.
Oh no.
If they're supposed to be fixing down there, I'll go get them.
Lorzod,
What?
Go protect boss lady, please. She's unguarded.
She's just.
She's unguarded right now.
He runs out, by the way, of the cabin. I found out where he is.
Brennick.
What?
Brennock.
No, actually, they're heading northeast.
Insert academy name here.
Yeah. That seems to be the direction they're going. And I think that's where they'll be within the week. It's Rickon.
Did you notice how I seem to already know that?
You told me to wonder why they wanted me. Obviously, they wanted me for my research capability. That was the deal.
You know, Lorzard's getting really hungry. I'll be in the quarters. Y'all deal with that.
I'm thinking really hard how I can do this. Because I can't go get them and protect her
Oh, thank God.
unless,
No, she stays on the ship.
yeah, she shouldn't be on the upper deck. Maybe.
Sure, prototype can guard her for a while. I'm trying to help here.
Okay. Prototype. Guard. Just go flop in the bed in the captain's quarters.
Right. So I'll go talk to the carpenters,
Please do.
and they need to come back and fix the hole, right?
Finish their work.
Right. Okay. Give me just a minute to get my stuff, and I'll go get them. And Lorzad's gonna go downstairs, and he's gonna get his stuff to go talk to him with.
What stuff?
How many of them did I see run away?
About 7,
About
If-
7.
if you include the 3 crewmates.
Who I'm assuming can't come back on board.
They have come on board.
So 3. No, 4. That would make 4.
Yep.
That was Lazad math for me. All right. So he gets his weapons and his armor and 5 bags. I think I've got 5 bags. Yes. Okay. So that will work.
I will go with you, Lorzad.
I like how you're far away, like you're running up the stairs outside of the.
I like that. Yeah.
No! Wait!
I envisioned it more like me and him passing each other in the hall.
Like, oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Just like me carrying a handful of sacks and weapons, fully geared up. Okay. And I mean, pretty much similar to the Tim situation. I just go into town looking for carpenters.
I will try to make sure they aren't the wrong carpenters.
I mean,
Make sure that the wrong ones.
Make sure
They're
they
not-
aren't the
They're
wrong
not the wrong ones. I was like, I'm for this.
it's worth noting that like they're on the docks.
Oh, they're still right there. Okay.
Well, their little camp, not camp, they're building. They're on the docks. They're specifically carpenters for ship.
Oh, ship carpenters. That would make sense.
I will try to find the master carpenter and beg and apologize from the bottom of my heart and give him 149 gold to come back and finish the job.
Your bugbear threw one of my men, and chased us off the ship trying to murder us.
And I apologize from the
And
bottom.
you brought him with you.
How am I
Is this
supposed
supposed
to
to be
stop
a threat?
No. This is not a
He's
threat.
fully armored.
Sitting there holding his weapon, and his
Lorzad, put the weapon away. Go back to the boat.
No, the captain
Let
told
him
me
go
I
back
need
to
to
the
bring
boat.
them
I
back.
got this.
I like to think that he's holding the sack more threateningly than his weapons.
Yeah, that makes sense. That honestly makes sense.
Yeah, he's holding his warhammer and sacks in the other hand.
Lorzad,
Because,
back to the boat. I got this.
in all fairness, the captain told me that I'm supposed to bring them back. I will let you talk, but I have to bring them back.
At the very least, we're doubling our pay. I need 400 gold to get us going again.
I'll be blessed for this, but that's fine.
That sounds like a lot to fix a hole.
That's fine, Lorzad. That's fine. We'll pay the 400. It's fine.
I mean, it was a pretty big hole.
Exactly. So it'll require a lot of work.
But they did. They are the ones that put the hole in the ship.
Yes, because we hired them
should
to
fix it.
Yes, they will, Lorzad. I got this. $400 gold, and I will make you an amazing hammer.
All right. Just make sure that oaf doesn't deal or bug us again.
I will do so. Lorzad, please do not bug them again. Or bother them, or even talk to them.
Don't bug or bear them. Yeah. I promise if you come back, I will let you fix the hole.
All right.
And I will leave you alone and won't go down there unless I get hungry.
All right then. And they will very cautiously, since there is a fully armored bugbear sitting outside, start getting their stuff and start coming back to the shop.
Burzad will just follow them back to the ship with a satisfying grin on his face because he succeeded.
I will head back to the ship. Just patting Frederick on the head very tensely.
You could take Lorzad.
Just because I want to doesn't mean just because I can doesn't mean I want to.
Word positioning, it matters, children.
I know
Yeah.
it does.
Well, the
I don't know,
carpenters are
you
back
might
to
want
work.
to.
Right.
And Took, the way you know this is you start hearing the hammering again.
Oh, blessed progress.
Then I will knock on the door. I got them back. They're charging double. And I have to make him a hammer.
The hammer's on you, but we
Yeah,
can
I know.
take.
Yeah, that's on you.
I know. So I'm gonna go into town to see if I can find some decent metal.
What kind of metal are you looking for?
I'd say you got time.
Really, really good metal. Just the coolest metal I can find.
The coolest metal you can find? All right.
The best metal for carpentry work.
Okay.
Right. If the lions can protect the lady, I'd like to go with him because there's nothing on this ship for me to eat.
So going into town. Oh, perfect. You are completely fine. Going into town. Yeah, I mean, you can find all kinds of metal. They got steel. They've got
I will try to look for a more exotic type metal, like either adamantine, mithril.
there is mithril. I'm looking up the price right now because I realized as I started naming off metals, I'm like, oh, I don't know how much they cost.
Look at the enchantment cost, and then that plus the cost of a hammer would be the rough way to do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, you can get like what you would say is enough mithril specifically for a hammer. It's like 25 gold.
Yeah, I'll pay that.
It's surprisingly cheap, actually.
Yeah.
There's also adamantine if you really want
How much is that?
500 gold.
Yeah, let's go mithril. I can afford that one.
All right.
I will go back to the ship and start. Oh wait, they're in the workshop. I will
And
try to
Lord's,
find a like a
Yes.
communal forge or something I could use to
They're
start
not
to
in
work
the
on it.
workshop.
Oh, they're not?
They're in
in
the lower deck.
Oh.
The bottom deck. They're in the
Do we have a forge or anything like that?
It'd be it wouldn't be a huge one.
I don't need a huge one for hammer.
probably just a tiny one.
Yeah, then I will go back and start working on that.
And Lord's Odd, while you're in town, what's your plan?
Okay, I'm looking for a butcher, some strays, or some type of a thief or lawbreaker that needs to be stopped.
Give me an investigation, please.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wow, that was
Oh.
You
very
actually
hungry.
Not bad.
you find a butcher shop.
Okay.
And as you walk in, you notice they're pretty well stocked, actually.
Right. Um. So I'm just going to take a moment to kind of peruse around his shop and see what kind of meats I can find. Um. See if I get questioned by the butcher at all.
No, he seems pretty unsurprised.
That's pretty rare for me. Um. What What was butchered recently?
Well, we have some deer. There's actually a bear that wandered in. We got some of that still.
How did it die?
I believe an adventure took it out. Took about half the meat for a small little shop, and then the rest came here.
Right. Sorry, I'm not very smart. What I meant was it angry when it died? Did it die in fear? Because fear
I
tastes better.
I don't know. I assume fear or anger, one of the two.
I don't know. Bears, they can die pretty angry. I might just take the deer. They don't have. They're not very
They're pretty
brave.
skittish.
Yeah, they're probably died in fear. They pretty much live in fear. Uh,
Also have a few cows.
yeah, those don't. They're not
Okay,
very smart. I don't think they really know fear.
fair enough.
Do you have anything alive that I can kill and take?
He like looks in the back room. No, you're more looking for a trapper, I think.
A trapper. Well, I guess I'll just take the deer.
Okay, how much would you like?
The whole thing.
Let me do math on this one moment. Okay, I mean that'll be a gold and a half.
Is that a lot?
No, it's really cheap.
All right. I'll give him a gold.
And a half.
Okay.
5 silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a lot easier. Um, I was literally about to try to cut a coin in half. Yeah, five silver. There we go.
Okay. And he gives you your. I mean, it's not quite a deer anymore. It's just a whole bunch of meat. It's about 150 pounds of meat.
Right. That's right. I brought sacks.
And yeah. Enjoy, sir. Might probably make some good jerky out of it.
Oh, I'm just gonna age it.
Fair enough. So, real quick, back on the ship. Hey, Graves. Suddenly, there's a tiefling following you.
Hello.
And I do mean suddenly. Just out of nowhere, he just appeared.
I have no food for you. Go away.
I did not ask for food. I was
What
told
do you
to
want?
return. I was told to return when I was
Okay.
done.
Well, you're returned. Don't talk to me. I'm not the boss. I don't
Where-
want to get in trouble.
Where are the bosses? Or the boss?
To point to the captain's quarters. Good luck.
I'll go over there and knock on it.
Which means he crosses the threshold of my alarm. It is not flagged. So my alarm goes off. And it is loud.
What the hell?
Not it. I mean, SOP is I shoot the door, right?
Then we'd need to get that fixed.
Mending.
Ah, fair enough.
I don't have mending.
Luckily, I do. If that happens.
Are you
Busy
gonna
making
answer?
a hammer.
Are you gonna answer the door? Or am I gonna answer the door?
I'll answer it.
My hand is still like reached over, like holding onto the gun, just ready.
It's okay. I grab a dagger. Just in case. So I answer the door
Hello.
and very angrily say, "Can't you infernal people leave well enough alone?"
I was told to return.
I just yelled
I-
from down the deck. I didn't tell him to do that.
You told me where they were.
Thanks, Graves.
It was
Just
a nice
kidding.
5 minutes.
I drop my sack. Let me get my things out of this, and I pull out my coin sack, a spare thing of clothes, some rations.
The deck's
That's it.
below.
Well, specifically in the bag, just from where you are, Tally, you can see there are a lot of
A lot of what?
valuables. There's jewelries, antique vases.
Faces?
Am I shooting him?
Where have you been? And who
You
told
told
you to
me.
return?
I was told to retrieve funds.
He killed the old lady after all. I'm glad I am not the only one that heard it that way, Lorazon.
Yeah.
Well, if he did it in the dark,
It's not dark yet. He's okay.
I mean, okay, fair. It's not what we asked you to do, but it also is. Guess. What was the question?
Am I shooting
This was a
him?
test, was it not?
Not yet.
Clear off Alexander's bunk. Try not to make too much of a racket. We're still looking for work.
I'm gonna call up Graves so that she can show him where his new bunk is.
All right, I'm just going to take my sack and I'm
Okay.
just going to gently dump everything else out onto
Okay.
the floor. These are yours.
No.
Now.
Just like constant, like
I'll
just
walk
clunk,
away.
clunk.
There
Shatter.
is, like I said,
Um,
there is a lot of jewelry. It's mostly jewelry. There's a painting in there. There's now a shattered vase.
Depending on this, is it valuable?
Yes,
Vase.
was.
Mending.
I got it.
And all of it seems very, very old, especially the jewelry, which I believe I said what I said. All seem to have a similar emblem on them.
He just robbed a museum.
Look, first rule of being on this ship is don't filth the ship. So pick up after yourself.
Those are yours now.
He can leave it. We'll sort it out. Graves, while you're there, bring whatever the hell just broke to Ostro in the workshop, please. Thank you.
Oh, I can fix it.
Okay. Why?
Mending?
But that doesn't work on dead people.
Sometimes you can fix things.
I thought you specialized.
Specialized, but not only can do.
Okay. Yes, please show him to Alexander's bunk. Thank you.
Wait, isn't Alexander's bunk in the room with the lady?
Yes.
Everyone sleeps there except
Hmm.
us.
Wonderful. I get to be creepy towards her.
She
For the
will light you
record,
up. But
she's our employer. Your
Well, you don't
employment
know
follows
that.
suit. That's being said in character.
No, that I do.
No,
I'm not using the
I
voice.
am saying it in
Oh.
character.
Ah. What is she paying us to do?
Protection.
Hmm.
Also, I don't know if we've clarified your us yet, so you may get attacked by Lorzod. So I'm hedging my bets. And I just roll over in bed away from him.
And I will stay out of the way just in case.
So yeah, you are led to the room where everyone sleeps.
I will sit down on the bunk, fluff, f- uh, fluff the pillow, and then just start staring at the wall until I pass out.
It's worth noting it is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the carpenters are still going at it.
Mm,
I mean, I'm not saying you don't fall asleep.
yeah, probably just to try to rest, but it just kind of sits there in a meditative stance,
Extend the
just
hall.
kind of staring off into nowhere.
You extended the quarters. You included a workshop. It's almost there. So close.
As the day goes on, eventually the hammering stops. And Austria, when the carpenter that you talked to steps into your workshop, all right, we're done.
all right, I will go get your payment. Here's your hammer.
It is a nice hammer, thank you.
You're welcome.
He stuffs it in a bag with all of his other hammers. Not
Okay.
very carefully either.
That's made of mithril.
Just tosses it in.
I will go and say, work's done. Then will I get paid as I knock on the door?
I'm pretty sure I'm gone by now.
Yeah, he took off.
And I'm assuming I know the payment. Well, you know,
I,
That'd be
400.
300.
400.
They
300, yeah, because
yeah,
they took.
300
Yeah.
Yeah.
total.
Specifically, they asked for 400 whenever the deal was remade.
No. You said double what we paid you.
I said double and then clarified 400. We can undo the work we did if you want.
Let's just pay him and get this over with before Kalar kills us all.
I'm the nice one.
He really is.
I've noticed.
All right. I will hand over the.
They thank you and they head off.
They're never gonna let us hire them again.
Probably fine.
So, what is everyone's plan for the rest of the day?
Go and inspect the work.
Okay. Give me an inspection.
Investigation.
That's what I meant. It is really nice.
Okay, good.
Exactly what Kalar was picturing. Like down to the
No,
small
Arzon,
details.
you'll make things worse. No offense. Okay. All good. Everything everybody wanted. Test.
Meow.
Okay.
Meow.
It's not slavery for me.
I was like, that's my word.
So the work's all good. Everything everybody wanted. I will report as such to the bosses, aka boss, since the other one's not here apparently.
He's unwinding.
Yeah.
I am fixing the vase.
Okay.
Since our cook's not here, I'll make dinner.
Have
AKA,
you,
I will put cold rations out for everybody.
Right. If
I
you're
was
going
gonna
to the
say, have
kitchen
you,
right now, you probably are not going to like what you find.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I will put out cold rations for everybody but Lorzan, who is probably butchering.
Because I wasn't allowed to go below deck. You know, down there with the
Yes,
carpenters.
yes.
So,
Hey,
and I
Graves.
needed a knife.
Graves, I forget. Whenever they went to the town that was, did you go in the house with them? Did you see the symbol on the wall?
I don't think I was there.
The big
Okay.
house.
Yeah, the
She came
one
the
that
second
had,
time there. She came with us.
because it had the infinity sign drawn.
Oh, where the vampire got stabbed?
Yeah, okay, you were there. That's
Yeah,
the
I did go
symbol on
inside,
this.
but I didn't go all the way inside. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the symbol on this face.
I mean, I will take note of this for later, but I'm not going to bother a certain person. I heard the internal screaming. I'm going to leave him alone. At least till maybe till tomorrow. The cleric has tact.
Tact, what is that?
Cat tact.
Yeah. Australia, are you a good cook?
No, that's why I
He
said cold
literally said
ration.
cold rations.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm answering a lot of messages. I'm distracted.
Answering a lot of messages. Yeah. Yeah, Lorzad, he just pretty much went to the kitchen with his stuff to find a knife and like dumped out one bag in there to cut them up in the sizes that he wanted, and then he's put everything back in his bags and went
Just,
down to relieve the cats.
I will enter the kitchen. Just clean up when you're done, Lorzad.
Uh, clean?
Yes. Like, clean up all the blood. Make it look like it did when you came in here.
But it's better now. It'll add flavor to everything we make.
It will also add disease and add some more stress onto Kalar, and he doesn't need that right now.
Um, I don't know how to clean.
Just come get me when you're done. I'll help.
Well, I'm pretty much done now. I was gonna
Okay.
go eat.
Let's clean up first, and then you can eat. It won't take long.
I mean, I guess he's going to watch and see what you mean by clean.
I will start
I
attempting
have
to
this
give
weird
him-
feeling that this word just does not ring for him.
Yeah, I had that hunch. I will start attempting to clean the kitchen, the galley, so Kalar doesn't have a coronary when he gets home.
Speaking of which,
Bit of butchery tonight. Lovely.
Yeah,
Smells of.
where I'm teaching Horzon how to clean. Please tell me you have prestidigitation.
Gods no.
I was
I
hoping.
got the wizard for that.
Yeah,
But no.
one of us is gonna have to grab that soon.
Deer.
Yep.
Okay.
Better?
I just kind of like take over the small section of the stove. It's like, "You keep cleaning. I'm gonna
Oh, I'm not stopping cleaning.
go ahead and prepare dinner. Just a little spring in my step. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Good. I finished the job.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Good. That was not bad for having to pay extra 200 gold, but
Mm-hmm.
where's my insight button?
I'm trying, damn it. They
Girl?
may have wanted an extra 100.
You know, that's fair, you know?
Yeah. And I gave him, and I made him a hammer made out of mithril. He just threw it in his bag.
You know carpenters use like wooden mallets?
You never know when one wants a mithril hammer.
Okay. That's like oddly not upset. Just keep on cooking. Just looking good. You missed a spot.
Clean, clean, clean.
How much you get the deer for, Lorzod?
1.5 gold.
The whole deer.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Let's probably check.
He said it was cheap. That character, it was so cheap.
I'll say that's really not that bad.
Yeah.
No, it's really not.
I would check it for worms. I thought you were worried.
For the record, does it have worms?
no.
Oh,
Okay.
He's like, oh, extra protein.
Yeah, I was like, that might be.
Yeah. I'll just sit dinner there out. Grab my portion as I'll be take my food up in the quarter. If you need anything, just let me know. Have a good night.
Right?
Right. So if we're done cleaning,
Yes. Now you can eat, Lorzad.
all right, I'm gonna go relieve the cats.
No one told me there was dinner. I'm still sitting there.
Just
We
sitting
just
on the
learned
bed.
there was dinner about
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
I'm
That's
a
okay.
very-
I was
finishing-
also down here fixing the vase, but all of a sudden you see the ears perk up and me just leave.
Dinner.
I ring the bell. It's come to tradition at this point, apparently.
There.
Now everyone knows there's dinner.
Yep. Lord Zod, he's gonna go and
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
protect the boss lady while he eats.
She tries to go get a bowl.
We
I mean,
have
I'm
some
not gonna
nice
stop
fresh
her from
venison
getting
tonight.
a bowl. Does he see Kalasar by any chance?
I believe he was just sitting on a bed staring at a wall.
Okay.
Though he might have gone to go get some food.
Well, I think that would be up to him.
Oh, and it is worth noting, you can hear the, as of about now, the town starts, like you hear guard bells going off. The whole town's starting to go on high alert as they look for someone who is strangely nowhere to be seen.
I enjoy food.
Food is good.
It's also getting late, and I got work in the morning, so I gotta
Yep.
pop out.
Yeah, we are calling it right now.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm making a note.
Alrighty.